Hello, everyone. My name is Victoria Radnothy from Pickleball.com. I am joined today with Hannah Brown. She is the former Bachelorette turned incredible romance writer. I love this change up in your career. Nice to meet you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
When did you start playing pickleball?
Oh my gosh. So, the first time that I attempted to play pickleball was when I was in California. I had met a group of friends who were playing, and so I took one private lesson with somebody that was giving privates there, and I was like, okay, this is fun, but also I've never done any type of paddle sport before. Like I never played ping pong, never played tennis. So I definitely was like, oh, I'm not gonna be good at this. And then just with life, didn't really like do it much more after I took I think I took two lessons. I was met a group of friends at our gym, me and my fiance, and they started playing. Oh no, I'm lying. The reason we started playing right before we moved to Nashville, we spent a week at my fiance's parents' house, who were really into pickleball, who built out a pickleball court at their house. And so before we moved, we were there for a week, and so I started just playing there a little bit, and it was really fun. But I still I'm not the best at doing things that I'm not very good at, and I wasn't very good at them. But it was still, I was like, this is kind of fun. And then when we moved here, we became friends with a group of people at our gym and really just found this group that we would meet every Tuesdays and play pickleball. We weren't good. It wasn't that we were good, but we had so much fun. And I just became obsessed with it. And I literally had a therapy session about pickleball and how it's been so good for me. It's one of the only things in my life that I still enjoy, even though I'm not that good at it. And I love that. It's really challenged me that you don't have to be great at something to really find the joy in it. And so that is what pickleball is for me. And I love it.
Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. Such a
Yeah.
charming answer. And I'm the same way. I am nowhere good enough. I just can write about it really well. But playing, I always am shanking it. So I totally understand.
It's so fun. It's such a fun community. Depends on who you're playing with. I think the thing that I've learned the most that's most important is knowing who you're playing with, because if people are really serious or at a different level than you, it's not fun. If they're I mean, I'm at a place where there's definitely people who are worse than me. It's not really fun playing with people who aren't on your same skill level or are not doing it for the same reasons. We're doing it for community and fun, and we bring a big speaker and we're dancing in between serves and having just truly it's a way to interact. And then there's some people who take it a lot more seriously, and it's probably not our people, we are forgetting the score halfway through, and it is my favorite social thing to do.
Oh, I love that. And so you mentioned your fiance. His name is Adam.
Mhm.
Tell me, I saw that you guys love to do a little pickleball date sometimes. Is that true?
Oh yeah, we love playing pickleball. This season of life has been a lot, a lot. Just there's been so much going on. Um, I ended up getting to go back to my roots in Bachelor Nation and was a part of Bachelor in Paradise. And then I have this book coming out, and then our wedding is a month after the book comes out. So we're just in such a busy season of life. So we haven't got to play as much as we typically do. But yeah, we used to, before life got as busy as it was now, we played together once a week. Typically with another couple, but it was one of our pickleball date night was Tuesday night. So we love it. It's such a connecting thing for us to have fun, and he's so encouraging. He's just good at sports. So it's great to be on his team because he can keep, with the things that I'm not the best at, he can kind of jump in, but he also is really good at allowing me to take my shots and get better and improve. So we just have a really good we're just a good team in life and in pickleball.
Good court chemistry on and
Yeah.
off. What are the qualities in Adam that are really great to have on the pickleball court that you say, oh, these are also really valuable for off the court as well? Like maybe he's, like you said, he's really comfortable, he's athletic, is any kind of qualities that if I'm looking for my doubles partner for life, what should I look
Yeah.
out for?
He is optimistic and can like he's not like a sore loser, sore winner. Like he can stay in it because like he still can make bad shots. His thing is he'll hit it into the net. Like if there's anything that he does, he hits it into the net. And because he'll just go after it too hard. And he can like joke and laugh about it. But he's really patient with me, which is great because sometimes you're gonna have bad, you're gonna have a bad serve, you're gonna make a bad move when it comes to like for me, sometimes I'm like, we've been really trying to work on my date, but there's just those times, like when you hit it up a little too high where the person can just like go after you. He's so patient and like that I'm still trying to learn how to do paddle sports and how to navigate that. And he's so great with me with that. It's fun to set somebody that loves to celebrate a win, so encouraging. And, when he needs to take over and lead, he can do that as well. There have definitely been some games when it's gotten like if they were against another couple that has somebody that's super competitive and it's just I'm just here waiting for my turn, but that's fun.
You're
I'm
like,
scared. I'm
I'll just
typically
let him.
scared during that when I'm like, oh, please don't come to me.
Oh, it's so true, especially if you're playing with like, a guy across the court from you and he's just targeting you and you're like, okay, I'll
Mhm.
just let you go, honey,
Yes,
go.
yes.
I also saw that you incorporated pickleball into your Bachelorette weekend. How did that
Yeah.
come about?
Both Adam and I had our bachelor and bachelorette weekends the same weekend, different, but we both were like, we want to play pickleball because we just haven't got to play in so long. And so to be able to play with our friends was so fun. It was interesting because like a lot of my friends hadn't played, and that's what I mean. I love them to death. If they heard this, I wouldn't care because I told them like it was only fun to play with people who had played. And I was like,
Fair.
okay, if y'all haven't played, go over there. Y'all can like work with the instructor, but like I want to like have some fun. But it was such a blast. It was a great way, when you're on a vacation, a bachelorette, you're not like, prioritizing sometimes like getting in your movement unless it's in a fun way. And so it was so awesome to be able to like get a nice little workout in, doing something fun, and then going to lay out on the beach after.
That's like a perfect weekend.
Totally, right?
And so pickleball has made an appearance on the Bachelor franchise a few times. What
Yeah.
is your response to that? What makes pickleball be such a great date for the Bachelor?
Well, I think because it does have this like social component to it, or it can. It really is this community. And what I love about it is it can be as serious as you want it to be. And I think it's a great way, like because of that, there can be a lot of flirtation on the court and outside of the court. So I think my favorite types of dates are things when you're actually interacting, learning an activity together. And I feel like pickleball is just a great way to do that. And so it makes total sense why it's been on The Bachelor. And I would suggest anyone to incorporate pickleball into their date rotation.
And have you played pickleball with anyone from Bachelor Nation?
I have not. I've not played pickleball with anybody from Bachelor Nation, but could be fun. Here's the thing I'm kind of weird about. I've done like did like one tournament. No, I've done two.
Okay.
Okay, but they were like celebrity tournaments, not but like it is so awful when you're against somebody who's like so in it. Like
Mhm.
for me, because that's who I am. I'm more like let's have fun, we're dancing, like and so it would really I like to stay with our group because I know how our group works.
Mhm.
Like nobody is getting like upset about things if we're going to change out partners like it's truly like leisure and fun and a great way to sweat and hang out that is probably as far as my pickleball career is going to go because that's why I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying, it's different. Like, why do you do things that you do? There might be another sport, whether that's like for some people like CrossFit where you're really trying to like push yourself. Like I'm always wanting to get better at pickleball, but I do it truly for almost like this like stress relief
Mm.
and just to enjoy. And so it would have to be the right person in Bachelor Nation, and they would have to be on the same vibe as me for me to be like, okay, we can do this.
Does anyone come to mind that you were like, oh, I would love to hit the court with them?
Joey would be, see, Joey, I think he's so fun and cute, but he might take it too seriously because he's a tennis player. I don't know. But maybe with Kelsey by his side, it would be fun to play with them.
Yeah, so maybe a good double date.
Yeah, yeah, totally. But I'd be kind of scared to play against him. But they just seem like such a fun couple, so that would be a fun pairing. I love Matt James is one of my good friends, so I would love to see him on pickleball court. He's super athletic, so I'm sure he'd be great.
And very tall too. I feel like he could reach all areas of the
Oh
court.
yeah, totally.
So I'm sure you're like the rest of us and you live in athleisure the overwhelming majority of the time. When you play pickleball, do you have a favorite brand you like to wear or anything like that? Like, are you a tennis dress girl? Do you wear leggings? What's your vibe when it comes to court fashion?
Definitely a tennis dress girl. Yeah, I'm not really wearing leggings because typically what we've played, it's been so hot and I don't really like to play when it's cold. I do think for like a good price point, the Abercrombie ones are awesome. So I have a couple of those. And then what was this? Okay, I have the cutest one. Now, if you're looking just like want to look straight cute, Love Shack Fancy did like a cute little court tennis dress outfit, and that's what I wore on my Bachelorette, and I've never felt cuter on a tennis court. Um, but I love like Lululemon just because I like their texture of some of their skirts and tops. And then Beyond Yoga is also one of my favorites. But you have to let me know, is there any good ones that I need to check out?
Well, the knockoff on Amazon is CRZY Yoga. Have you heard of
Okay,
them?
no.
Oh my gosh, write it down.
CRZY Yoga.
Yeah, it's like looks like crazy yoga, but it's just the vowels are gone. It is they exactly replicate all of Lululemon clothes. It's actually absurd and for like literally a quarter of the price. It's
Oh,
crazy.
that's amazing. So we can get more sets.
Right. We love a matching set. So
We love a matching set moment. Okay, this is amazing. I'm so excited I don't need any more, but it's always fun
but
to
it's
have a
like
nice little set.
it's so good to have.
Yeah. And I won't feel as bad because it's not as expensive.
Yeah,
So thank you.
they don't break the bank, so you're good.
Yeah.
And so pickleball brings so much joy to so many people, yourself included. But I've noticed that there's something else that you've been doing recently that is bringing lots and lots of joy. You wrote a book, and this is your second book that is coming out. Tell me about this romance novel you wrote.
Yes, so I have my newest book coming out, Before Engagement Rings of Sybil. This is my second romance novel. I've always wanted to write a novel. That was like my first dream. All these other things that I've been able to do, I could have never dreamt up. They were not on my bingo card of life. But this was truly a dream come true. So to be able to take my background, I was at the Bachelorette and people have been following my love story for so long. And so to be able to create and do something I love and give people other love stories to just get lost in and support was so fun. And so the Four Engagement Rings of Silver Rain, this newest one has been really great because the idea started with this four best friends who essentially are a more exaggerated part of me. So when
Hmm.
people ask like, where did you get your inspiration from? Or are they anyone? I'm like, well, they're essentially me, but just like an exaggerated version of this one part of myself. And so Sybil is like all things fun, but also can be super messy. And she was a runaway bride who has had her fair share of, almost maybes in her life. And it's been a year since her wedding weekend gone wrong. And so she was going to cash in those plane vouchers because they were going to expire, and went on a vacation and ended up, if you've ever seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall, it's very much those vibes, like seeing your ex on the beach and having to like the chaos that all that ensues. And so the book is about Sybil having to truly confront her past and really look inward and learn how to like love herself to be able to receive like the true love that is right in front of her. So it's fun. There's a lot of like getting to understand like why she maybe makes the decisions that she makes. And it's still fun and lighthearted, but also has a lot of heart of, real fears about the future and your worth. And definitely a lot of it comes from my own doubts and fears. And I feel like Sybil is somebody that you would definitely be rooting for. And yeah, it was a really fun book to create. And I'm excited for you guys all to check it out.
Well, and especially too when it's a character that so many of us can relate to, whether it's like we're currently in that state or, we're looking back at our past, because I mean, we all can relate to having no idea what is coming next, what it's going to look like, especially in the romance department. I mean, we're just throwing pasta at the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah, totally. I think, some people have gotten some early copies that are like in the book world, and that's been the biggest, feedback that's been wonderful is like Sybil is such a relatable character that you're rooting for because you're kind of rooting for yourself in the same way of like whether you're on that same journey of trying to figure it out or you've been there and you just want her to be able to see the light, see the way, like have those moments of victory over confidence in herself and love. So I think people will really love this book. And people ask, this is my second novel. Do you have to read the first one before you read this one? Absolutely not. There are characters that like intertwine, but they stand on their own. So definitely check out The Four Engagement Rings of Sybil Rain. And if you love it, check out Mistakes We Never Made. But I feel like with this book, I've even just tried to level up with my writing with my co-author, Emily Larrabee, and just like, it's going to be a great book this summer. Hopefully on your vacations or dreaming about vacations. It's set in Hawaii, and we really tried to make sure that setting became more of like a character in the story so that you really feel like you're there, even if you're not on a beach, as I wish and I believe we all should be.
Do you have any plans to write a sports romance in the future? Maybe bring in pickleball into the plot at some point?
I haven't. I have some ideas about how I can bring pickleball in. I don't know if it'll be like, I don't know if you ever read like a Taylor Jenkins read,
Mhm.
like the Carrie Soto book where it was like all about tennis. I don't know if I can go fully into that, but like I said, I do think pickleball and romance can go hand in hand. You'll just stay open to it. So that would be really fun to be able to incorporate that.
Well, I hope you do. I would love to read that. I know the
Yeah.
market's huge for it.
Well, I'll definitely keep that idea in my front pocket, not even back pocket.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for spending the time and chatting with me today, Hannah. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me.
And I am wishing you so much success with your book and, of course, plenty of success whenever you hit the pickleball court next. You can purchase Hannah Brown's book, The Four Engagements of Sybil Rain, anywhere books are sold. And if you want to keep up to date with all things pickleball, follow pickleball.com on Instagram or go straight to our website. Want to participate in a tournament and play where the pros play? Find a PPA tour stop near you and check out this exclusive interview with pickleball romance writer Kate Spencer. If you love Hannah Brown's book, you're definitely going to love this one. Now, go dress up and go on a pickleball date. Bye!